There are so few outright actual comedies out there today that aren't trying to be something else that you have to respect them for even trying.
We actually can pay you $70 per pint.
Okay. Take it easy on me, because needles make me squeamish.
Join the club, girl. Today's my first day.
Ow! Fuck!
Do we still get the money?
Keke Palmer and SZA isn't exactly my dream casting for a buddy film, but my goodness, you gotta give them so much credit for feeling like they've been doing this for years. Like, it could just be, oh yeah, another Keke and SZA collab. Oh, the latest in the Keke and SZA film series. It doesn't roll off the tongue, but you get the idea. And that would make more, I'm not saying that's gonna happen at all, but I'm saying it would make more sense than it being a random one-off film that just happened to crush the casting. One of Them Days is about a pair of done their luck, done their money, done their smarts pair of best friends. One of whose boyfriend steals their rent money, leaving them stuck up Schitt's Creek with 8 hours to figure out how to pay their landlord or they get evicted. Along the way, they experience hijinks and side quests of many varieties, as any film like this is going to when they've got one task to do in the entire film. But it just works, and it's not irritating how much they randomly get sidetracked, and they just manage to piss somebody off every time they go anywhere, which is really funny, because they are like, they're not annoying as characters, but they are kind of like dumb. I didn't come away from this feeling like I'd seen something wondrous or incredibly special, but I came away just feeling like, thank God that it's possible in this day and age to make a film that's just a straight up R-rated comedy. Like, you could still do that. And it's so difficult because I do think a lot of the time the R-rated comedy genre ages like milk. Like, watching back even a lot of them from the noughties is just nowadays it's not okay. And it's just so nice to see people still trying to make that and succeeding, because there's nothing wrong with this. I think it would just be like, yeah, whatever, except the exceptional pairing of them together, some just funny scenes and moments, and just a short but sweet runtime. Like, it all comes together to make you feel like you're watching something that's a lot more than the sum of its parts. This kind of manages to make some nice actual points about American life at the moment as well. And I mean, it's not just for America, but the scene where she wakes up in the ambulance, goes, oh shit, the bill, and like jumps out of the ambulance and starts running away from them. Like, that was genuinely hilarious. And it's just preceded and followed by a bunch of other scenes that are just genuinely funny without having to be really silly, crude nonsense, which was just wonder. I mean, there is a scene where like a woman has an ass so thick that she just knocks them both out with it pretty much, but not that much like silly, crude nonsense, the right amount of it, whereas so many R-rated comedies, particularly those, let's face it, made by men, are just nonsensical. Just so much crude bullshit. I feel like there's another big wave of musicians trying to transition into film right now, but SZA doing it successfully was not on my 2025 bingo card. I'm being followed by Lawrence Lamont, who is just really a music video director before this. He crushed it, like, and I think that maybe helped that they both have worked in like music videos and stuff before, because this has just got a lighthearted, upbeat style to it. It doesn't, I mean, even though it does raise the stakes for the third act, it doesn't ever feel the need to become something wilder and crazier than what it actually is, and I really appreciate that about it. It's just there. It's not trying to be, you know, win an Oscar. It's not trying to, it knows it's not going to make hundreds of millions of dollars. It's just making some interesting, real, emotional points. The part where Keke Palmer just kind of whispers under her breath, like, it shouldn't be this hard. Like, that hits hard. But at the same time, it's just consistently funny and watchable. They don't overmilk the third act drama, which I really enjoyed. They do just, I feel like the kind of like slight sprinkling of like social issues with just general good comedy. It's like Charlie Chaplin did 100 years ago in the 1920s. I'm not saying it's that good, but, you know, it's the same kind of vibe and idea, and why not just make more films like that? Why not have a Keke Palmer and SZA film every year? Why not? Like, it's a really fun idea that I think has a lot of potential to just go onwards. Like, them two as best friends, not even playing the same characters, just in a bunch of different random situations. They could do it, and they could crush it. I would look forward to that every time. Keke Palmer is quickly becoming one of those people who I'm just like, oh, nice, because she's just so watchable in everything she's in. So, I'm giving, but what? They're beautiful and still funny. 3.5 stars. Is it too much to ask that we get like a comedy film similar to this with these two in it, where they're police officers? Would that be too serious? I don't know. I mean, it might just be crazy enough to work, but it might be way too serious. It's hard to tell. Yeah. Subscribe for more contrived movie ideas that'll never happen.